G. Eller, say hello to Booker Hodges, Bloomington Police Chief.
Yeah. Here.
You know, one of the reasons you're here, Booker, is we just always wanted to meet you. You come off really well on TV. And
It's all a show. Don't believe none of
No,
it.
I want to believe it. I want to believe that you're backing all that up. You run a tough ship. Where did you come from?
I was born and raised in Minneapolis, so my family's been here since 1949. So I think we're like official.
Oh, you're real.
Minnesota. Yeah.
What part of Minneapolis?
North side.
Okay.
Or north, depending on what crowd you're in. Yeah.
And what did you do before you became the Bloomington chief?
I was the assistant commissioner for the Minnesota Department of Public Safety.
Okay.
So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And why are you're so distinguished by the fact that you speak more plainly than other guys do? You don't seem to suffer fools gladly. And is that working?
Well, I know the public, oftentimes those in government use words and don't communicate effectively with the public.
Right.
Right. And I
like
think
our governor, for example.
Well, see, look what he's doing to me over here.
He's trying to get you into trouble, Chief.
But I think, a lot of times in government, people just don't effectively communicate, right? Because everybody's worried about blowback or worrying about they're going to make someone mad. And I just feel that, it's important to tell the truth, right? Regardless of what it is. And.
Well, I guess that's what I was driving at. You seem to speak your mind, and you don't seem to worry about where that will lead. I would consider that a virtue in my estimation.
Well, you know what I mean, and I'm walk a line here in uniform, but I didn't get this job. For me, personally, I believe God got me everything I've got. So,
right.
It's like one of those things for me where it's like, I'm going to do what I need to do while I'm here. Right, and that's just the way it is. Sorry.
Are we arresting bad guys enough?
100% we're arresting bad guys
then
and
what
bad
happens?
women enough. Well, let me explain something to people, just kind of how our system works, right?
Okay.
And I'm not trying to dumb talk people, but as a police, our job is to arrest people, right? We are law enforcement.
Right.
All charging decisions are made by the prosecutor.
Right.
Right. So the prosecutor has sole discretion whether or not they choose to charge someone, regardless of what type of case we bring to them. Right. So sometimes you can bring a case that's not airtight and they can decide to charge it or not. Or sometimes you can bring a case that's, a blind person could see that this person did this and they decide to not charge it.
Right.
So that's kind of the way our system works.
It's got to be terribly frustrating.
It is. And I'm going to put it with the caveat of why it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me personally because my focus is victims. Right? At the end of the day, nobody wants to go get hit upside the head. No one wants to get your stuff stolen. And if your stuff gets stolen or you get hit upside the head, you want that person to be held accountable as a politically correct term for it. You just want them to get locked up and go to jail. Right?
Absolutely.
Right.
And when that doesn't happen, that's the frustration, is when you're victim focused and the partners in the system seem to be victimizer focused. That's kind of where we run into problems.
How long have you been a police officer?
Oh man, you're starting to make me my age come out. 20 years now.
Okay, have you seen an increase in the number of repeat offenders you have to deal with?
Yes, I think absolutely the system is seeing a repeat, and typically what happens, unfortunately, it's like a roller coaster, right? Like you start letting everybody out of jail, and then we get back tough on crime again, and you lock people up, and it goes down on this like this, as opposed to just, I think, handling the problems appropriately the first time, so we're not dealing with people over and over again.
Right. Now, you're in Hennepin County. Do you have any words of wisdom about Mary Moriality?
Well, she's a duly elected county attorney.
That's very wise
Nice.
of you. Very
Wow.
diplomatic. Very diplomatic.
Under pressure, even. Very good.
Now, you cover the Mall of America, correct?
Yes.
How does it work? How do you handle the shoplifters? They're running into Macy's, grabbing an armload of stuff, and they take off. Macy's security basically can't touch them or do anything with them. How far down or how far out is the call to you, and do you guys even have the manpower to respond to?
Yeah, so first off, in Bloomington, we have I believe Bloomington Police Department is the best police department in the country. And it's not because of me, it's because of the police officers that work there. I mean, there are some phenomenal people that work there. Now, we are the police department at the Mall of America, and we do not tolerate shoplifting. So if you steal there, you're going to jail. But there was a policy change that I made about 8 months ago where sometimes retailers would call and say, somebody stole some clothes, right? And they just want us to go get the clothes back and not have the person charged, where I'm not sending my police officers to go after somebody who the retailer doesn't want charged. So we made that policy change, and people know that. I mean, if you come to the mall and you steal, you're going to get arrested, and we're going to lock you up. I mean, that's what we do in Bloomington.
Right. Well, that's the way it's supposed to be.
You know what else I know about Bloomington?
Very well received.
I used to live in South Minneapolis, so I'd be in your town frequently. And Bloomington, one of the rare suburbs where I really pay close attention to my speedometer. And it's been that way since I was in my 20s, long before you came along.
Yeah.
But I think Bloomington kind of has a rep for strong police presence.
Well, I mean, you hear a lot of agencies that have problems recruiting. In Bloomington, we're actually overstaffed as a police department, and we've been fully staffed at least for the last 18 to 24 months. And we're the 4th largest city in the state, so I mean, we do a good job of staffing our police department. But obviously, traffic safety is something that we all take seriously. Every single person in here is, at some point, you're going to come in contact with a vehicle. Either you're riding in one or you're driving, right? And we all want to do that safely. Right?
Chief, does that mean then, since you're overstaffed, that you get called upon to assist with other departments?
Sometimes we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Booker a family name?
Yes. Yep.
Was it your dad's name?
Yep.
Is he still with us?
No.
What did he do for a living?
He was a caretaker.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So he died when he was 50. So.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you have
boy.
siblings?
Yep.
How many?
2.
Younger than you?
One older, one younger.
Are they in law enforcement?
No.
What
hell
led
no.
you? Hell no. What led you to law enforcement?
Every time I get asked that question, I don't know. I mean, I've always just felt the need to do this. Yeah.
You seem
I
to
don't know.
enjoy it.
Oh, I have fun every day. Every single. I mean, life is short, right?
Yep.
I mean, so my dad died at 50. My mom died when I was 12.
Who raised
so it's
you?
like my grandma and me.
Yeah? Yeah.
So,
Did you go to North High?
yeah, 95.
Yeah.
95.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now
A lot
you
of
are
people.
showing your age.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of people think that it's just all about enforcing like speed limits, enforcing the law, arresting people. But a lot of police work, from my angle, from what I see on cameras and hear on the scanner, is just about helping people.
Yeah.
You guys really help a lot of people out, and you never get credit for that for some reason.
Well, and I'll say in Bloomington, I always say, we don't have the red light district. We got the orange jumpsuit district. So if you come here and break the law, we're going to lock you up, right? But at the same time, we do have the compassionate and care district, right?
Yeah.
So we are the only police department that provides immediate in-home therapy for free for people in our city. Like if someone suffers an overdose or, a family struggling, we provide that immediate in-home therapy for free to folks. We have social workers, so our community service unit, we are really engaged in helping our community. And that's the thing I think that makes Bloomington strong. At the end of the day, as a police department, we're going to do our job, but the community support that we have, and I know this is cliche, but from our elected officials on down, is really how allows me to get on TV and allows our officers to get out here and do the job.
Makes a difference.
I think I just want to emphasize this to the public. When you elect people, understand when you are going out here to vote, I'm not going to tell anybody how to vote, that affects what types of people hold these jobs.
That's
and
right.
what types of people hold the rest of the jobs, and what type of people want to come work in your community and help provide you with service. Because right now when we recruit in Hennepin County, some elected officials hurt us, but our elected officials in Bloomington really do help us out to buffer some of the other elected officials.
I think
parsing
the
my
real
words
estate
here.
values in Bloomington just went up.
Yeah, no doubt.
Booker, I can't thank you enough. It was really fun to meet you.
I really hate to be the person to do this. We've just met a new friend, and we've
Yeah.
been touting Chief Hodges for some time, but I'm going to ask a very delicate question that may result in controversy.
Brace yourself.
North High School, class of 95.
Yep.
Did you play basketball?
No, I was a hockey and soccer player.
Okay, as
right.
I was about to say, when the Faribault Falcons kicked the hell out of North basketball, I was thinking maybe there was going to be a controversy, but no, we're good. We're good.
No,
Okay.
Faribault played North?
Yeah, when the heck did that happen?
Yeah. that's
Class
what
of
I want.
'96, we had
Okay.
Mr. Basketball.
Well, he was gone. He was class of 95.
I know, but we played them both years. That's why I
Okay.
was just trying to wonder
Okay.
if
You
there
guys,
was any.
you guys missed something.
I bodied him up.
Hold on.
Let's go.
North had a high school hockey team?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're combined with Henry.
Oh, sure.
okay.
Okay.
So now Minneapolis has one team.
Yeah, yeah.
Is Henry even named Henry anymore?
Oh man, I don't know.
We had to get rid of Henry because I think he met a slave or something. And then Patrick Henry had to go, so we had to get a new name. Booker, have a long run. Be safe.
We'll do.
Stay in
Thank
touch.
you
Thanks for
very
having
much.
me.
Stay in touch.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to call you again.
Yeah.
You'll hear from us.
Yeah.